What separates a dreamer from a doer? Is it simply ambition, or is there something deeper? A spark that pushes one to act while others only imagine. Throughout history, countless people have dreamed, but only a few have dared to take the first step, to turn their visions into reality. Every empire starts with a single spark, a moment of daring that changes everything. It's that instant when an idea collides with courage, igniting a journey that can reshape the world. The greatest stories of success often begin in the shadows, with a single bold decision to try. We see the skyscrapers, the global brands, the wealth, but forget every titan began with nothing but an idea. Behind every towering building and iconic logo is a story of humble beginnings, of someone who refused to let limitations define their future. This is the story of Charles Dolan, who rose from the Great Depression to the top of the media world. His journey is a testament to the power of perseverance and vision, showing us that greatness can emerge from the most unlikely places. His journey began in a modest Cleveland home, surrounded by hardship and scarcity. The world outside was uncertain, and every day brought new challenges, but within those walls, a young Charles learned lessons that would shape his destiny. Yet, in that environment, Dolan learned resilience, grit, and the value of hard work. He watched his family and neighbors struggle, and he understood early on that nothing would be handed to him. Every small victory was earned. He saw opportunity where others saw only struggle. While many felt trapped by their circumstances, Dolan looked for cracks in the walls, places where he could push through and make his mark. Growing up with little, he became resourceful, seeing problems as puzzles to solve. Whether fixing a broken radio or finding ways to earn a few extra dollars, he developed a knack for innovation and creative thinking. This mindset, forged in tough times, became his greatest asset. It gave him the confidence to face setbacks and the determination to keep moving forward, no matter how steep the climb. Dolan wasn't afraid to start with nothing, because he knew how to build from the ground up. He understood that every foundation, no matter how humble, could support something remarkable if you had the courage to begin. His story is about more than business. It's about the power of curiosity, risk, and relentless vision. It's about daring to ask, what if? And having the resolve to pursue the answer, even when the odds seem impossible. Let's discover how one man turned nothing into something extraordinary, and how his journey can inspire us all to see possibility where others see only obstacles. Charles Dolan was born in 1926, as the world plunged into the Great Depression. His father, an inventor, filled their home with creativity and problem-solving. His mother provided stability, nurturing his curiosity. Life was tough. Every dollar mattered, and survival demanded ingenuity. Dolan learned early, if you wanted something, you worked for it. He was fascinated by how things worked, always asking questions. Radios weren't just entertainment, they were mysteries to unravel. This curiosity paired with quiet ambition set him apart. While others sought security, Dolan dreamed of shaping the future. His father's inventiveness and the era's hardships taught him to dream big but start small. Imagination and pragmatism became his trademarks. Dolan saw possibilities where others saw limits. The boy from Cleveland was becoming a man ready to change the world. Charles Dolan didn't follow the traditional path that so many of his peers chose. While others were content to stay within the boundaries of what was expected, Dolan was restless, always searching for something more. He made the bold decision to leave college behind, feeling a magnetic pull toward the fast-changing world of media and technology. The classroom couldn't contain his curiosity or his ambition. Instead, he dove headfirst into the world of moving images, producing and selling sports newsreels to local TV stations. This was his first real taste of storytelling, entrepreneurship, and the thrill of building something from scratch. The hands-on work was demanding, but it taught him invaluable lessons: how to manage production, how to pitch and sell ideas, and most importantly, how to understand what audiences truly craved in their living rooms. Yet, as much as he learned, Dolan felt the city of Cleveland was too small to contain his growing ambitions. He dreamed of reaching millions, not just thousands. So, with his wife Helen by his side, he packed up and moved to New York City, the epicenter of opportunity, where the skyline itself seemed to promise bigger dreams. In New York, Dolan launched Teleguide, an innovative service that provided up-to-date information to hotel guests. It was a bold idea, a precursor to the information age that would soon sweep the world. Through Teleguide, Dolan learned the nuts and bolts of building infrastructure, delivering targeted content, and experimenting with the subscription model, concepts that would become vital in the years ahead. The business itself was modest, operating out of a small office, but the lessons Dolan absorbed were enormous. Every challenge became a stepping stone. He was quietly assembling the skills, the network, and the confidence he'd need for his next leap. Each brainstorming session, each late night was shaping his vision. Dolan wasn't just building a business, he was preparing to transform an entire industry, even if he didn't know it yet. The unconventional path he'd chosen was leading him exactly where he needed to go, even if the destination was still unclear. Every risk he took, every move he made, was a step towards something greater, a future he could sense, even if he couldn't see it yet. With each new idea, Dolan grew more certain. He was ready for his next big idea, and the world was about to change because of it. Running Teleguide, Dolan saw a new opportunity in 1960s television. Most viewers had poor reception and few channels. He envisioned delivering TV through cables, clearer, with more choices. In 1965, he founded Sterling Manhattan Cable, aiming to wire all of Manhattan. The task was massive, negotiating with the city, digging up streets, convincing landlords. Skeptics dismissed cable as a rural fix, not a city solution. But Dolan saw a future of endless choice. The challenges were immense, costs, setbacks, doubters everywhere. Yet, he persisted, driven by belief in cable's potential. Sterling Manhattan Cable became the first urban cable system in the U.S. Dolan proved there was a market for cable in the city, but he realized wires alone weren't enough. To truly change TV, he needed something compelling to put on those cables. That insight would spark his next revolution. Sterling Manhattan Cable needed more than better reception, it needed exclusive content. Dolan remembered his sports newsreels and saw the power of specialized programming. People wanted movies and live sports, uncut and commercial-free. He launched the Green Channel, a pay TV service with Hollywood films and live events. In 1972 it became Home Box Office, HBO. The idea was radical pay for TV when most got it free. Studios hesitated, networks scoffed, even partners doubted. Dolan pushed forward, securing movie rights and broadcasting major events. Early days were tough, slow growth, evolving tech, constant skepticism. But he knew he was offering something new: choice, convenience, quality. HBO wasn't just a channel, it was a statement that TV could be premium. Dolan created the concept of premium cable, changing television forever. He proved people would pay for better content. HBO paved the way for the multi-channel universe we know today. Dolan's vision had become reality. Despite HBO's promise, Sterling Manhattan Cable was losing money. Dolan faced a harsh truth: vision alone couldn't pay the bills. To save his company, he made a painful choice, selling his stake in HBO to Time Inc. in 1973. It was a tough loss, giving up control of his greatest creation. But Dolan saw it as a pivot, not a defeat. The sale gave him the capital for a fresh start. He learned a vital lesson: control your own distribution. Instead of battling Manhattan's costs, he targeted the suburbs, lower expenses, bigger growth potential. The setback became his launch pad. Armed with experience and capital, Dolan set out to build smarter and stronger. The HBO sale wasn't failure, it was the price of his education. Now he was ready to build a true cable empire on Long Island. After selling HBO, Charles Dolan didn't slow down. In 1973 he founded Cablevision, setting his sights on the rapidly growing suburbs of Long Island. At the time, television was changing, and Dolan saw an opportunity to bring something new to the region's families. He started with just a handful of employees and a modest office, but Dolan's ambitions were anything but small. He imagined a vast, interconnected cable network that could reach every home, transforming how people experience television. Cablevision expanded quickly, winning franchise rights and laying cable across Long Island, then branching into New Jersey and Connecticut. Each new neighborhood brought more subscribers and more influence. Dolan was a pioneer, embracing cutting-edge fiber optic technology in the 1980s. This allowed Cablevision to offer more channels and better picture quality, and paved the way for future innovations. Always thinking ahead, Dolan invested in infrastructure that could support hundreds of channels and eventually high-speed internet, long before most competitors saw the potential. Learning from his HBO experience, Dolan launched his own channels: American Movie Classics for film lovers, Bravo for arts and culture, and News 12 Long Island, the nation's first 24-hour local news channel, keeping communities informed around the clock. By controlling both the physical network and the content people watched, Dolan gained a unique advantage. He could decide what shows aired and how they reached viewers, giving him unmatched leverage in the industry. Families across the suburbs now relied on Cablevision for their favorite programs, news, and entertainment. Dolan's company became a household name, shaping daily life for millions. This strategy of vertical integration, owning both the wires and the shows, turned Cablevision into a true powerhouse, setting it apart from rivals. Dolan had transformed a painful setback into a suburban media fortress, building a company that dominated the region and set new standards for the industry. The boy from Cleveland had become the king of New York's cable world, commanding respect from Wall Street to Main Street. He didn't just build a business, he created an entire ecosystem, connecting people, information, and entertainment in ways never seen before. Now, Dolan was playing the game on his own terms, shaping the future of media from the heart of Long Island. By the 1990s, Dolan's ambitions reached beyond cable. He saw the power of live sports and entertainment. In 1994, Cablevision acquired Madison Square Garden, along with the Knicks and Rangers. Dolan now owned the teams, the arena, and the network broadcasting their games. This completed his vertically integrated empire. Fans could watch games on MSG Network, delivered by Cablevision, in their own homes. Every part of the experience flowed back into Dolan's ecosystem. He wasn't just a media mogul, he was an entertainment titan. Despite his success, Dolan remained humble and private, letting his work speak for itself. He had transformed from cable pioneer to owner of a legendary sports and entertainment portfolio. It was the ultimate validation of his vision, combined content and distribution for total control. Dolan's journey was now the stuff of legend. What can we learn from Charles Dolan's life? Resilience. He faced hardship, skepticism, and setbacks, but never gave up. Each failure was a lesson, not a defeat. Dolan's bold vision let him see possibilities others missed. He imagined hundreds of channels and premium content when few believed. He proved you don't need privilege to achieve greatness, just curiosity, grit, and relentless work. His story is a testament to the American dream. With persistence and vision, anyone can build something lasting. Dolan reminds us our greatest resource is our own ingenuity and courage to act. Start small, think big, and believe in yourself. His journey is a blueprint for dreamers everywhere. The path to success is winding, full of pivots and progress. With enough grit, even the smallest spark can light up the world.